2, 3. Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all going to keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 0 1,000.
Yes, sir.
Eight.
Episode 159,
159, man.
Check us out on Pham TV.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? That's the YouTube channel. All different type of content on there. Excuse me. Excuse me again. You know what I'm saying? Pham Podcast on Instagram. Pham TV and Pham Perspective on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere else, Twitter is Pham Podcast. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere else you see that logo, just click on it. You're going to get some good content. You heard? You know what I'm saying? How you
Free
feeling?
99. Free 99.
How you feeling?
Feeling like the weather, man, up and down. You know what I mean? One day you like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the other day you like, damn, man.
Yeah, like rain,
It's
snow,
cold, right.
cold, warm,
Wind
today,
and shit. Like, what
today.
the fuck? Windstorm and shit. Like, come on, bro. But, you know, life is life, and you got, you know, I'm grateful for always waking up.
I wrote that shit this morning. I wrote that on this morning on Facebook. I said, man, it could get hot now. Like, what happened to global warming? Like, we still cold as hell up here, man.
Nah, it's global warming for real, but it's just everywhere. Like, how you get one of the hottest days in ever, like in February, and then get a ice storm like the next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's just the weather. That's the weather. Watch the weather for you. You know what I mean? And look, and then I was gonna struggle to get out of this little funk. I'm going into April. You know what I mean? And it's gonna stay.
Word.
But you know, I take it. Whatever. Like I said, global warming in general, it's all messed up. So. But we here, man. We here to talk to the people, sports, entertainment, everything else, man. You know, Henny J be a busy man out in these streets. You know, he be filming and recording and snapping pictures, man. And he went to his alma mater, East High School, man, and took the pictures for the baseball, men's baseball,
varsity baseball,
and softball, right?
And softball, yep. The next day, they hit me up to come back to do the softball. You know what I'm saying? You can check it out on Instagram. But yeah, I got hit up by an old coach of mine. Took them out. You know, they want to do basically. It was literally kind of like their first media day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like I played 11 years ago. And we was balling back then. You know what I'm saying? So it felt good, to come back.
Talk about it.
And it basically like. We always talk about giving back, and you could give back small ways, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely, yeah.
I took the opportunity. I did some new stuff that I ain't never did before, and so it was kind of a challenge. But I was like, you know what? The whole essence of East High baseball, varsity baseball, was, the challenge. You know what I'm saying? The coach was putting on workouts that. Basketball players was quitting from, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. And they run all. That's what they do. They run, and we barely run in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Unless you smack the wall. So,
right.
But yeah, so I took on the challenge, and I put out some dope products, some dope pictures. You know what I'm saying? And they actually going to use those pictures as their yearbook pictures too.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? The girls hit me up too, and I went and it was a dope time. I did that yesterday.
Right. You flipped and bounced, like you said, make the call. You know what I mean? Like you said, it could be the small things. Like you said, somebody calling you up, you know what I mean, and you going to do something, you know what I mean, and not worrying about, charging and I got whatever. A hat. You just doing it for the love, you know what I'm saying? Like I said. But how did it feel though, like to, go up in your school and represent, like, to like, like you said, basically, like you giving back. Like how did it feel though? Like
it was dope. It was dope. It was like it was refreshing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But going into it was like I've been going to their baseball games. You know what I'm saying? For like
you shot
last year I went to a few of their baseball games. So I've been around. But then you remember like there's gonna be new players they ain't never seen before.
Right.
And then like I'm setting up and shit, right? And before all that I talked to the AD who was my freshman football coach. So he's sitting there and I'm chopping it up, reminiscing. He remembered shit like yesterday too. I don't know how because he dealing with kids every day.
Right.
But shout out Big E. Great, right? East High School with Big E. You know what I'm saying? Running everything over there.
Right. Connection.
But so I'm setting up and shit, and the coach is like, yeah, I hear him. And I'm ear hustling a little bit while I'm setting up. I always gotta be observant.
Right.
I hear him tell the kids like, nah, he used to play, like 4-5 years for us type shit, like for real. Like,
right.
And I'm sitting there like, damn. I'm old as hell. Cause like that was like 10 years ago.
Right. You feeling it now, right? Feeling it now.
I was like, even if I turn around, they gonna look at me like an old head. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah, trust me, you looking like an old head to them now for sure. That's a fact.
But it was cool overall. It was kind of a rush job because they had a meeting right after, and they got down there late because they was all changing into the new shit. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy too because my senior year we got new uniforms and they was all whites too. So they got the brand new all whites, but they Nike. You know what I'm saying? So they killing the game. And they got the eagle on this shit. That shit's fire. Right. That shit is fire. They got some other shit too. I'm gonna let them just show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like tune in East High School. But overall, yeah, it was a dope feeling. It was just like, like I said, it was a challenge. So
yeah, but like you said, anything you go into, especially the first time, it's gonna be a challenge. Like you said, now you're dealing with, something that's kind of out of your control a little bit. Like you said, you went there, they had a rush to do this and rush to do that, so you can't, you couldn't do that. But, like I said, it's your first time, you know what I mean? They know you, they're definitely going to hit you up again for sure. And then, that leads to other stuff too. And like I said, that's your old school. So,
and the coach said overall, the coach, my bad, but overall the coach said, the kids loved it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that feeling because it's like, just like I was saying when the video eventually got posted or whatever, it was old players, how come we didn't get this? How come we didn't get? But that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I have the opportunity to do what I would have wanted somebody to do for me.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? And just knowing that even if you're not the nicest player or you are projected to be one of the nicest players, now you literally got a camera on you. Even if it's a media day, like I'm not interviewing you and nothing. And that's why I shout out to Primetime Ballers and shit, like, cause they put the camera on the kid and it's like somebody's watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if nobody really clicking on your video, you watching.
Right.
And you recording it from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe we can't afford a camera.
Your own highlights.
Maybe my family can't afford a camera or something. Even if they do come to the game, they can't record it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I like good quality too. So
right. So like you said, right.
And another thing, shout out to my boy Parrish McKnight. You already know from Amite. We had him on the show. Mm-hmm. Parrish, that dude Barry. Mm-hmm. He's been leveling up too because he started at high school, putting the camera on him, doing a dope job. Now he just filmed the XFL game.
That's what's up.
With Josh Gordon and everything.
That's what's up.
I'm like, fires.
Right.
So it's like, but it's inspiring. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When you look good, you play good. When you feel good, you look good.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a whole fact for sure.
Shout out to the high school though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out.
And while we doing shout out real quick on this hoodie. Shout out to No Love Club. My guy, Love Is Dead hoodie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Got a few, go check them out. They got some fire pieces. You know what's up?
Definitely.
Rock.
Shop local.
Yeah, you already know. I be staying with my local shit.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Stay with my local. If I
got to.
I don't go shopping like that. So when I do, I'm like, y'all right here. I don't gotta hope my package come in.
That's a fact.
Like you right. If it don't fit, I can hit you up. Like, yo, this shit don't fit my bag.
Right, no, that too. Right.
You right there. Like,
that's a fact. Yeah, like you said, don't fit. Let's switch it out.
This shit fire.
You shop local. No, that's fire for sure. That's what's up. I always got to shop local. Keeping it to some baseball talk. You know what I'm saying? We Yankees fans, man. And this year, man, we got the young cat, the young Ricky. You know what I mean? Coming in and starting. You know what I mean? They saying the first opening day starter. You know what I mean? Youngest since Derek Jeter, man, at 21. Starting, man.
Is he he's Derek Jeter position?
Yep, shortstop.
Vote, right?
Yep.
Vote.
Anthony Vote, yep. At 21 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Jeter was the youngest at 20, you know what I mean? And yeah, man.
Now, Jeter wasn't the youngest. It was the youngest since Jeter.
Youngest since Jeter, yeah.
Yes, but they had the list, and it's like, it's funny how lists works because they did the same list from the dude from, who was it, the Angels or the Cardinals or somebody. Mm-hmm. That he's 20 years old.
20.
Yeah, and they were saying he one of the youngest players ever to be on the roster opening day.
Okay.
And
well, shit, like you said, it'd be by days and months.
yeah,
you know how
but
it
then it'd
goes.
be like 50 years ago.
Right,
This dude
that
was
too.
21
Right, that's a
and
fact.
46
But you know, as far as
days. You know,
Yankee
yeah,
history,
yeah.
Yankees history in the shortstop position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said Jeter was 20,
fire.
so yeah.
That's fire, because think about it. Like, we just talking about taking pictures of these high school kids, a senior 18. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
so
what
like,
I'm saying, right.
I'm looking at that dumb like, y'all, it's children. And
Right. We was talking about that child talk, like what age, you know what I'm saying? Consider a man or a child, like, you know what I mean? But he's still a kid, man, like I said, and get his
21, you could drink though.
yeah, he could drink. But you still wet behind the ears, you know what I'm saying? You walking in the bar like still shy, like you still getting ID'd and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like I said, it's dope, man. Like I said, we've been starving for a shortstop. You know, we thought Torres was gonna come and do his thing, but he didn't. But it's all good though. He playing second base over there. You know, hopefully he's the future, man, for sure.
If he was nice to play shortstop, he nice. He gonna be nice.
That's
as
what I'm
fuck
saying.
at second base.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did that a year. I got injured. I had to go to second.
Yeah.
I ain't had no errors like that.
Yeah.
It's a way shorter throw.
Right.
It's a way shorter. You gotta think from third base to first base is like what, 45, 50 yards, 60 yards.
Yeah, I don't know the averages, but
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what it is. So like,
okay.
from third to first is a 60-yard pass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in football.
Yeah, like I said, man, he got the gun, man. He doing his thing. So the young fresh meat out there, pause.
And he was hitting good.
Yeah, nah, he doing
I
his
seen
thing.
his averages up.
Nah, he
Yeah,
doing his
a
thing.
little stat up of his averages, you know.
Yeah,
over 300 automatically, you know what I'm saying? But if you hitting well over 300,
Listen,
you make the roster.
Listen, man, George.
You make the roster.
Listen, man, Jeter was Hall of Famer and probably the best all-time Yankee, and played shortstop and hit for average. Like Jeter didn't have power like that. He hit in clutch situations, but he hit for them average. You know what I mean? Had that glove, and that's all we
just
asked
get off
for.
base.
Yeah, that's it.
Get off base, don't pay no errors.
Factory. So salute to him for sure.
But did you see in the spring training though? What game was it? I think it was Philly for San Fran or something, like something spring training, and the team that was supposed to be home,
yeah,
it was bottom of the ninth. They already won the game, but they still wanted to play the bottom because it's spring training. We wanted to get our reps in.
Okay.
The umps was like, nah, fuck out of here. We out.
Oh, that's what happened with that one.
And they kept playing.
And they kept playing without the umps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know why they were just playing without the umps.
I was like, yo, that must, for the people there, that must have been probably the most entertaining shit. Like, you got the players determining strikes and balls.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Nah, you know that was a strike.
Factory.
Like, ain't no determine, like,
right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
And nobody had no problems.
Right, I'm pretty sure nobody did. Right, like you said, exhibition. Like you said, just chilling. Like what I mean, like you said, calling balls and strikes.
So take that to MLB, a regular season game, right? You think they could play the whole game without the refs? Like, fuck it, let's just play. Like, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest with each other, or we are fighting.
Balls and strikes they could, but when it comes to like plays on the field, it'll be a little more difficult, I think. But balls and strikes, I think you can go the whole game without balls.
But then you can
calling
hit them,
balls and strikes.
Then you can hit them with the. Then I caught it when they really dropped it, you know.
Yeah,
but then you can kind of hit them with the ball don't lie, and somebody come up hit a home run. You know,
right. That's a fact.
And that happens with the rep.
That happens anyway. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Right. But hey, man, umps kind of cocky anyways.
That's the All-Star game, no umps.
Right, he can try it at the All-Star game. Right. 'Cause these umps been out of hand anyway.
We got it. We the best in the world.
Right.
Talking about
like
we
I said,
got it. We know how to play baseball.
Like I said, these umps been out of hand anyway.
The only umps we need is first and third base. Then how about that? No, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't need nobody behind us talking shit on the low because he can't be heard. And then when I talk back, he gonna throw me out. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Or like
a player just got thrown out
for the ball, right? For the ball,
for
right?
Pulling away.
Yeah. Come on, man. These refs been getting out of hand, man.
That's
refs
mad
in
petty,
all
son.
sports. Yeah,
That's
they've been
mad
getting out of
petty.
hand. And when he did, like he was in his face, like what? Yeah, you what? Like poking his chest out. Man, get out of here, man. With that.
Because he was essentially embarrassed.
Right.
Like, I wasn't even thinking about you, bro.
Like I said, it's going on every sport. You see Van Fleet, you know what I mean? Called out that ref by name. Guess what?
Hey,
a month later.
Hey, Kyle.
A month later. That same ref got demoted because he was calling bad calls. You feel me? So
Hey, Kyle.
it goes everywhere around, man. It's every sport, man. But yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Pause.
Mm-hmm. That's a big pause. But, you know, I mean, keeping with the young, like I said, young major league players, you know, this cat probably, I think he came in like 1920 as well. You know, Ken Griffey Jr., man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ken Griffey Jr. He is, what he is? The 4th highest paid Red again.
He was 3rd last year.
At $3.5 million, man, you know, with, you know, major leagues, they you know, towards the end of their contract, they can spread it out. You know, we know Bobby Bonilla Day. We know what's up with that.
Because in the
Griffey
words
did
of
the
my
same
boy
thing.
Groovy from the chest, I fuck money up.
That too. That's for people that fuck money up, right? I can help them out. Pause. I can help them out with that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a great investment for yourself too. If you could be like, if I can get $20 million now or 3.5 for the next 20 years. If you do the math, it's just way more than 20 million right now. So let me spread it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the lotto when they give it to you every year. You know what I'm saying? You want the one lump sum or you want every year? And they say every year, especially if you're making millions of dollars like Ken Griffey did already. You know, one of the greatest players in Major League history in general. But shout out to Griffey. Man.
Word. And he still got it.
Still got
Seen
it.
the videos?
Yeah, man. Hitters gonna be hitters. You know how it go.
He gonna go play for Puerto Rico?
You can play whoever you want. You can go out there and smack it.
Shout out to did we talk about the champs last episode? The World Baseball?
We talked about it, but we ain't
The champs or
we didn't talk about the champs. The champs, you know, Japan ended up winning.
Yeah, and I
against the
think we
US.
talked about the Dominican.
We talked about it,
versus
yeah.
Puerto Rico, right?
We talked about it, and it was that night.
How about-
same night? The matchup, you can't write that. No better script than that.
You can't at all.
At all. At all. At all.
At all. First
At
of all,
all.
we just went about 10 years raving about how nice Mike Trout is.
Still is.
It still is. The numbers prove it. It's Mr. Consistency.
Right. Just
But
gotta
when we
stay
talk
on the
about
field.
when we talk about Mr. Consistency, we ain't talking about he hit 25 home runs a year. He bat 300 flat or 278. You know what I'm saying with 98 RBIs every year.
Yeah.
No, we talking about this motherfucker smacking 40 home runs, 105 RBIs. You know what I'm saying? Like every year for the first 10 years of his career.
Trout was that dude, man.
Right? But guess what?
Guess what?
You got that Japanese kid over there,
Ohtani, bro.
Shohei Ohtani,
That's a different animal.
on the same team, is putting up 45 home runs, batting about 327 with 130 RBIs.
Talk to
and
him.
guess what?
Talk to him.
He gonna strike out everybody too.
Talk to him.
At the same time.
Talk to him.
Yo, I ain't never. I'm glad I'm alive to at least, I witnessed somebody play both sides of the ball
Right.
at an elite level.
Right, boss. Yeah. But he and he's the highest paid overall athlete in baseball this year between the endorsements and everything. They had a little stat.
It's only right. It's only right.
So imagine
He's the best pitcher. Well, I don't know if he's the best pitcher, but he's a dominant pitcher.
A dominant, right.
He's
factor.
a dominant pitcher, and he's arguably
And you gotta
the
think-
best hitter in the league.
You
It's
gotta
Babe
think-
Ruth. This is the real. We talking about Mike Trout, Babe Ruth. No, this is the real Babe Ruth.
Right. Pitching, hit. Pitching, hit. That's a fact. So,
And he predicted it.
huh?
He predicted it.
Who that?
Ohtani. They said like when he was like 9 years old, 11 years old, something like that.
He said it?
He wrote down his list of his future goals, and he put but the age, at this age, and at this age, I think he's like 27. It's the very beginning of his prime, by the way.
Facts.
Speaking of primes, Lamar Jackson is the same age, about to be the same age. 27, he put win World Baseball Classic and win the MVP of it.
And about to be the highest damn baseball player ever get paid too.
And his
In December.
his quote,
When he come out December.
his quote to his team was so iconic.
What he said?
That's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame, baseball Hall of Fame.
What he said?
He said, if we can't fear them. If we continue to fear them, we will never beat them.
You never beat them.
We got to think about winning. Like, along those lines. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. But
it's all right.
it was like, when you read it was like, yo, yes, they was winning that. You know what I'm saying? But like we was talking about the storyline, Mike Trout, Ohtani, head up, bottom of the ninth. And this is like
2 outs, full count.
2 outs, full count, strikeout swinging.
Swinging.
Straight past you, 104. Bow. Right? But check this out. That was only like the third time in like the last 3 years that Mike Trout, or third time in his career maybe, I don't know. We don't got all the facts. Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
That he struck out swinging on 3 swings. Only third time. Against his teammate.
Right. Against his teammate, man.
It's sad that they can't make the playoffs. And
Yeah,
shit, like, how the fuck? That's the most travesty. That's the travesty.
That's like Brooklyn, right? KD, Kyrie, and all them boys that can't do nothing.
I guess the Angels did make it to the playoffs. But
but they still, like, the Angels been one of the best teams of spending money, but not winning. They won, you know what I'm saying? They the opposite of the A's. The A's don't spend nothing to make the playoffs. Angels spend that money, you know, they owner, you know, he spend that bread.
Angeles.
But they don't do nothing, and Ohtani is not going to be there.
You don't think so? The Yankees getting him?
He gone. The Yankees want to cut the check.
Yankees or the Texas Rangers
Right.
or
Take all
Miami
Texas.
Marlins or the Devil Ray. Maybe the Devil Ray. The
Devil
Devil
Rays-
Ray give away people. They don't get people.
He'll be worth more than the whole franchise.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They give away people.
He'll be
They
some
don't-
David Beckham shit, because they don't pay
I
nobody.
need equity.
Right.
Equity.
That still won't even work.
When I leave, I still want $5 out of every 100.
Hey, give me 5% of the team. Word, something. Word. For sure, he can need something. But yeah, we'll see though. You know, talking about teams and stuff like that, man.
What we talking about?
Yeah. You got your old Commanders, man. You know, they got a bid out there. You know,
You gotta
2
start
bids
saying that, so it's Washington.
for $6 billion, man. You know, you got one group, like you said, you got Magic Johnson. We talked about it briefly.
My coworker hit me. You better take that deal.
Well, they got groups. It ain't like one person is.
Yeah.
It's all up to Daniel Snyder. You know what I mean?
So now it's not $6 billion.
Huh?
It's so if it's multiple groups,
That means it can go higher.
that's what I'm saying. It's a bidding war at that point, right? It's not just I'm gonna pick who paying $6 billion. It's who gonna pay more.
Actually, sometimes it's be who the owners be picking. Remember we was talking about that before? It's who the owners, people can bid the same amount, but he can be like, I don't like you, I'm gonna take this guy's offer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they got groups, like I said, groups that got $6 billion out there. You know what I mean? He bought the team in '99 for $800 million.
Almost $1 billion. So he made 5.2
That's a good way to say
in
it.
one deal.
That's a good way to be like, I'm out of here.
It took him 22 years or whatever, 25 years to do that.
But still, how much? How many millions is in them
Exactly,
years?
exactly.
He good. Like he good. You know
You
what I'm
got
saying?
1,000 millions per billion, remember?
Right. Exactly. So he good. And like I said, they got to build a new stadium and all this other joint. So, you know, the new owners ain't definitely lacking on paper. But
Do you know anything about the other groups? Or just the Magic Johnson specifically?
one of the other groups, because it's like I said, it's 2 groups. One led by Magic Johnson, one led by another firm, and then there's a third one that they were talking about. Because, you know, it's always rich families, like billionaire families, obviously.
Like company.
Yeah, companies and stuff like that. One
Owner of Target.
Yeah, one is, like I said, a Canadian billionaire, you know what I'm saying, also submitted, like I said, he fully funded, you know what I'm saying, $6 billion. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got the Magic Johnson one. And
He did the Elon Musk joint. He said, "Look at me, everything."
Right.
Elon Musk, $44 billion.
All right, you got to think the Denver Broncos sold, you know, for the, you know, part of some of Walmart for 4.65. So
Yeah.
they up. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
listen. If sports don't look, I know we're a sports podcast. If sports don't work out for you, go into tech,
Right.
Because the social media app sold for $44 billion, and we talking about a whole professional sports team, organization, coaches, players, stadiums,
Right.
parking,
Right.
taxes, insurance,
Hey, man,
everything, right?
Buy a piece of
For
land.
$6 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. Buy a piece of land, man. That land get turned into something.
Oh yeah. You gotta buy land. They might find a fossil in your backyard. Now you're a
You don't know
millionaire.
nothing, right? They want to build something. They want
might
to build
find
something, and they need your land.
You might find an oil lick in your backyard. You might turn into Jerry Jones.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You never know, man.
Like, hold up. Imagine you just digging in your backyard, right? Mm-hmm. With like you trying to build a fence or something, right?
Yeah.
And you go down there and you hit some oil. Well, that's probably not near deep enough, right? But you hit some oil, right?
I get you analogy. Yeah.
Like you gonna sit there and you gonna be like, yo, let's get this checked out. So whatever it turned out, it'd be like the biggest oil.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You
field
never know.
ever, right? How much you selling your shit for?
I ain't putting no damn price on that joint. Like, I don't know.
Because you don't got the money to get the oil from out the ground.
Right, you don't got shit.
So you ain't doing shit with the oil shit.
But they
you
can't
gonna
do
have to sell it.
But they can't do shit without your
That's
land
what I'm
either.
saying. So I'm saying, how much you gonna sell it for? Because now that you hit that oil, it ain't gonna stop coming out.
We talking equity?
So I get a piece of the company.
We talking about equity?
Or I get.
I just want a little bit up front so I can go buy this or do what I need to do, but then I want the rest of equity.
How much equity you getting? Like, would you be okay with 10% of the profits?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good with 10%. 10% is a lot. That's what I said.
That's a couple billion.
I was about to say like 4%. I was about to say 4%. You said 10.
This is my house. This is my home.
You said
This is my livelihood.
You said
you gotta
10.
give me 10%. I'm not giving you. You got to kill me. Nah, they gonna kill me.
right. They gonna kill your ass. You gonna kill your ass.
I'm gonna write a will that day though.
Right.
I'm gonna write a will that day.
Got
Like,
you.
nah.
Nah, once they find it, no, you got
It's
to.
gonna go to this person.
You got to. What was the one
and then
movie?
it's gonna, and then it could never, ever, ever go to the government. Or
Right.
whatever.
What was the one movie with Jet Li and Aaliyah? God bless her soul. And DMX.
Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, same. Well, yeah. Like you said, you said 10%. I was acting like it was for real. My eyes got big. Like shit. Hell yeah, where I sign that?
Word.
10% shit. Like I
They
said.
talk about them Saudi Arabia. They trillionaires. Because you don't gotta submit your stuff to Forbes.
Right.
Like, what you mean? Why would I tell you how much money I got?
Right. I gotta tell you.
I got
tell you nothing.
Do you know where I live? Did you know this where civilization started? Did you know that everything around here was made of gold? Like, you know how much money I got? You can't even imagine how much money I got.
Fact.
If Escobar had a few billion, right, and he Escobar, they said would lose like $1 billion a year just from rats eating his money.
Right. Right. Shit. And look, Escobar, imagine when he was talking about, like I said, Big Meech and them.
He spent like $3 million a year on rubber bands.
Right. Like I said, Big Meech and them the same thing. Watching that and just following that. I think you throw a couple 100,000 in the club every night. Just to throw it. They said they used to just do that every day. And you know they'll make it better. You talking Pablo Escobar. That's a whole different. You feel me?
Different tax bracket.
Different tax bracket. I still want to be in them tax brackets.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, and will be one day. You know what I mean? When
Do
I'll
you
be
really
off this
want?
earth.
So, okay. So, let me ask you real quick.
Yep.
Since we're talking about big money.
Big money.
You know what I'm saying?
Big money.
Would you like to be the most rich person on the planet?
Would I like to?
Would you want to be the richest person on the world?
I mean, it wouldn't matter. Because it's like, shit, I mean, other than knowing the niggas Amazon, them other people you don't know.
That's where the question strives from. I seen the clip.
You feel me,
and
though?
the dude was like, ain't nothing wrong with being 32nd richest person
Right.
in the world.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Don't nobody know who the fuck I am.
Like I said,
But
man.
I still got that money like them, kind of.
Right. Exactly. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I said, other than Amazon, like I said,
you
you
got
got
do whatever I want.
Public, you want like, man, you know how many probably, you know, I ain't probably, you know how many people we walk by or you know, in a store, Walmart, Wegmans, or whatever, as millionaires, like they just look regular person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I still live my life, man. I'm straight. I don't want to be in. I ain't in paparazzi.
I own 15 Arby's.
Right. Nigga be like, yeah, oh right, right. Like
in the same polo store you went.
Same Marshall shopping. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like yeah.
Marshall's a better example.
Right. It's just shopping.
Expensive too.
Right. But still, right. Behind the polo and Marshall's like the same shit. Like, yeah, man. So it don't even want matter to me. I still live the same life.
Polo and Marshalls.
Hey man, I was all on my Marshall's joint. Still am. God damn it.
I'm just saying, I like how you.
Well, I ain't buy a polo. Yeah. You know, talk about money and other stuff like that.
Money.
Talk about money and see what Lamar Jackson, man, had, you know, report, and he put out like, yo, I asked for a trade, man, back on March 3rd, man.
A month ago, you
know, right before the, you know, free agency started, he asked Baltimore for a trade.
And they said, fuck out of here.
Who knows what they said, but then that's why it makes sense that they put that tag on them that they can.
Said, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because even Aaron Rodgers, like, you know, I'm a quick side note, even Aaron Rodgers shit, they said we had to look for a trade because he stopped hitting us back.
Right.
You know what I'm
Stop picking up our calls. So we had to say, we got to do best for what the fuck is best for our team.
Lord, so,
and I respect it.
So Baltimore was like, fuck out of here.
Nah, Baltimore did what,
shit out your
yeah, Baltimore did what any other team would do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you KD, no. I mean, he got traded, but people, you know, most players, except NBA. NBA is different. Like NBA, they players run the league.
That's
obviously.
who the NFL hating on right now.
NBA, well, that's definitely except players run that league, so we already know that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? They like, nah, you ain't getting no traded. You know what I'm saying? Like you a franchise. We know you. We just trying to work this number out, man.
How about he put that out right before his coach is about to go up and answer some questions?
Everything is calculated.
Of course,
everything is calculated. You know that.
They saying that's his first good move. Whatever,
right. Yeah. Just like you saying, he had that little ghost agent, which
he didn't, but
he had a
he
representative.
Representative.
They're like, nah, don't talk to that nigga. He qualified, but he not qualified in our eyes.
He got to get in touch with that St. Omni dude. Because I guess the way he do it is different. Because, you know, I did my little rant. Like, you know, how this person and this person get a contract using the St. Omni dude. And they going to put out a memo talking about, yo, don't be letting Lamar talk with anybody that's unauthorized. And the dude was like, well, they was using the St. Omni dude as an advisor, not an agent. So he was telling them what to do, and they do whatever he say. Right. So I'm like, yeah, he need to hit him up right now.
Right. He tried to do the same. he tried to do the same thing in his own little. You know what I'm saying? So
he like what Lamar did was sending somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But like I said, man, I think it's like I said. I don't think he don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta talking about Riddler, their starter. Like, how you gonna name a starter in March? You know what I'm saying? Like April, whatever. You ain't gonna name that. And you know, like I said, I always make the make sense.
Too.
Right.
My team talking about we ain't never wanted him. We good with our quarterback, but we might draft him. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Right. What are you talking about? Right. What are you talking about? Like, how you gonna talk all that and then talk about
That's why I'm like, man, yo, Dan Snyder, just sign him just cuz.
Right, but that's why I let off with my rant. It was like Dan Snyder gonna be
I'm with you. Everybody with you right now.
Yeah, you know, sign him. But you know, the logical sense though now, like I said, when you analyze everything, it'll be the Colts. Like I said, Jim Earl said he with the players.
It's an ugly ass uniform.
Yeah, the uniform's ugly. Don't get that twisted. Everything is ugly about.
Word. That was your first team, though, right?
Yeah, I liked them. I liked it. I wasn't technically my first team, but I liked them. I did. I was like the unicorns when it was a horseshoe. But you know, get put two and two together. But yeah, so that's what they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? They got the fourth pick in the draft.
I don't like it. I was gonna say, what if Carolina trade that number one?
But then you traded all that other stuff, even though they picked up. Carolina low key can be.
So I'm saying, yo, I'll give you the number one pick and another first round pick. Boom.
See, but that's where you're wrong.
And then the Ravens got the number one pick.
And that's where you're wrong at. That's what I will be like. I got a number one. I know you want these 3 number ones or 2 number ones.
I
got the number 1 pick overall. That's a difference than 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Carolina, that's what I'm saying. Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Carolina, I got the first number 1 pick. And that's it, though.
But they got to give 2 because of the franchise.
Well, you can read. That's what I'm saying. That's just to put it out there. Like, they offer him a contract, then they got to give up that number 1 pick and another one. But if they talk to him, but I'm saying, but if they talk to him straight up and just make a trade, then it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? Because they can still just do a trade. So they be like, listen, I got a number 1 draft pick overall. Like, what's up?
You get Anthony Richardson.
You get, damn, they got to wait till 4 for that one.
What I'm saying, but, this Lamar Jackson.
Nah, but you can wait forever. I mean, Stroud
is
that's what I'm saying.
But I know it's always
whoever.
People who say they seen him first or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I seen him first. All right, but when I first seen C.J. Stroud, I was like, oh, he raw. Mm-hmm. Like as a quarterback, like he played quarterback good. Yeah. Like that. Like when I first seen him, I didn't see him first. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the game, mm-hmm. and I was like, oh shit, he's nice. Mm-hmm. Like he could play. Mm-hmm. And that's why when they came out with the first mock drafts, they were saying Bryce Young going number 1. Yeah. I'm like, but I think old boy better than him. Like
I always said, I felt the same way too. I'm like, nah, he better. In my eyes.
Yeah.
And I think he better in general.
That game he lost, he was snapping.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I think just, like I said, go through a competition aspect. And like I said, then you go to size, pause. Like everything is bigger, pause.
Hey, yo.
But, I said the same thing. I was like, he should be the number 1 draft pick.
That's the next drop.
Yeah, he should be the name. Right. Pause. He should be the number 1 draft pick, you know what I mean, and go from there. So. And they kind of already said it. Like, when you in Carolina, they was kind of already talking about him. And they was talking to him. Like, they was like, yeah, in Carolina, yeah, you're going to like this in Carolina. You know what I mean? They already talking about it. They already tipping their head to that.
I'm sorry, this is gas. Mm-hmm. God damn. But I seen that video. Yeah. And that they said that the owners normally don't show up to them pro days or something. Like,
you know how it goes.
So, but they did go to Bryce Young's too.
Yeah.
I don't know if the owner went.
Right. But it's different. Yeah, when the owner went, it's different. Owner, everybody went there.
And what's telling is I ain't hear shit about Bryce Young.
No, you ain't hear nothing. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's very telling to me.
No, that too.
That means, we forgot about him.
Everything is telling. I mean, I ain't forget, but
he might drop to like 18 or something.
Nah, he ain't dropping that what.
Who knows?
Nah, you never know.
Never know. Lamar Jackson dropped to 32.
But I mean, I ain't say 32.
He won the Heisman.
I'm saying, come on, the Heisman ain't really nothing. You know that.
He won the Heisman and had better numbers.
I'm saying, the Heisman. You know how it goes. I get what he's supposed to not drop to 32 though.
Hell no.
No, we get that. He might have been the last quarterback to get drafted out of them 4 or 5. He end up being the best. You know what I mean? Other than Josh Allen. But
that's arguable.
Yeah, and that's still arguable, absolutely. But yeah. So we'll see though. Like I say, you never know. I can see Anthony Richardson going before Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Because it's a pure
Levis is nice.
Athlete,
Levis is nice. You know what I'm saying? But you got to see. But
them D linemen, they crazy. Like,
yeah.
There's always some crazy D linemen though. They said that one of his old teammates described the Nolan Smith, mm-hmm. the D tackle from Georgia.
Yeah.
Somebody one of his teammates described him as Geno Atkins and Aaron Donald put together.
Listen, whoever get that kid, they're gonna get a steal because he's dropping a little bit. So if he goes a little farther, talking about the kid from Georgia.
It's 2 of them.
Oh, 2. One I'm talking about.
Number 88.
I don't know.
You talking about the bad motherfucker? He got the car wreck.
Literally, like bad on both. Yeah. Both ends of the stick.
The one I'm talking about was just on Pat McAfee.
Okay.
He's 6'2".
Pardon me, like 6'2", 4'3". I don't know the names.
Remember
like
the 6'2", 240, 6'3", 240, 4'3" D tackle mm-hmm. in the combine?
Yeah. That's him?
Yeah, he had a torn pec, so he ain't played the end of the year.
Gotcha. Today, so stock is rising.
Yes.
Okay.
And he don't even want to play football. Well, he do. He play football.
He one of those.
He want to be a civil engineer. He want to architect.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He want to build buildings and shit.
Right.
So
But he can play 5-6 years and then be like, I'm
he's
gone.
smart as fuck. Like,
well, NFL, you be done by 30.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
And you can go on your whole second career.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
If you want to. You feel me? God bless them. That's the only thing about sports, man. Like I said, you can retire and you be like 30-something. Then, like you said, you be like, damn, what I'm doing the rest of my life.
6'3", 240, 4'3",
Said everything is different. Everything is different these days, man. Freak athletes, man. Like these kids are out here. Like you said, you put all them numbers. Come on, bro.
That's different.
Come on, man. I was a quarterback back. Starting quarterback in the 90s, for real. And not even that fast.
At all.
As far as numbers
There's
wise.
very few people that's that fast.
Right. As far as numbers and shit, that was the numbers. God bless him. But like I said, I'm talking about the other cat.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's going to end up on a good team because, like you said, the situations he got, he's going to drop a little bit.
He might go to Cincinnati.
Where they pick at?
I don't know where they pick at, but that's Geno Atkins. That's, you know what I'm saying? What's old boy?
Excuse me, yeah.
That hit AB.
Yeah, Burkhead.
Perfect. Yeah. Montez Burfict. You know, they got that raw energy over there.
Yeah.
They got it right. They was just injured.
He ain't going that low because Cincinnati be good.
You say he gonna go to a good team?
Yeah, but I'm just saying Cincinnati picking like in the late 20s, like they good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so
it's mad people.
Yeah. So he can go somewhere like Philly nasty, man. That's because Philly got all them first round draft picks. Remember, you can go to Philly.
What Philly got? 13,
10. That's a key number. Or you can go to the Bears. Remember Bears?
Roquan shit.
It's a swap out. Remember they traded Roquan. They got all them draft picks. Yeah, so he can replace that. He could be a younger cat.
So you like standing up.
They just like Carolina. They've been signing a lot of good quality players. They just signed the cat from Buffalo, linebacker. Chicago did. You know what I'm saying? So Chicago and Cincinnati.
The number 5, right? Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah, they Chicago and Carolina, man. They did a lot of good moves.
That's why. What's the name? Adam Thielen. I still don't believe it, but Adam Thielen said they ready. They got the energy like they ready to win.
They signed. They gonna contend.
So they ain't got no quarterback.
They gonna contend. They gonna be like Jacksonville, like ironically they came out. Some expansion team
with a rookie quarterback. Unless they trade the number 1 pick.
Right. They got Miles Sanders over there. Like I said, they got a little.
Unless they trade the number 1 pick. They might do some sneakies. They might get Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, Rodgers is coming. for two second round picks that can turn into a 1.
And
that was the news reports came out today,
and so. No ands?
Nah. Just 2
That's
twos.
it?
2 twos that the 2 can turn into a 1. Depends on what he does with the team.
That must be because they got to pay him. Y'all going to pay him.
No, we got to pay him. Look, you got to think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they was talking about.
Because they got to pay him so much.
That's what
we can't give you shit.
No, they was talking about with the leverage. I mean, obviously you're going to pay
him like
you're going to pay
60.
Rodgers. Yeah, it's $62 million this year.
Oh, my God. So, hold up, man. That's
So, right. So you got to say it right. So you got to think it's $62 million. You taking his contract, and it's a year by year. You know what I'm saying? So what you going to give up? 2 first round picks for somebody's going to pay 1, 2 years? You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say it 2. And then 2 is good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
so y'all really about to get Rodgers.
Yeah. We're really about to get Rodgers.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it was already really, but now it's like they understand they're not getting that 13th pick. But we're going to pick offensive tackle, the block for my boy, for that bad man. You know what I'm saying? So, Meadowlands, I will be there this season. Check it out. One of my Jets games. I checked out a Giants game in MetLife.
We got to book it now.
Yeah, we got to see when the schedule. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
Whenever it drop, we got to book it now.
No, we got to get it. We going like I said, we try the key.
I'm going to hold you to that.
The key date is for that Kansas City. Going to try.
I'm going to hold you to that.
What? Going to Meadowlands? Yeah, we out there. The bad man.
I'm going to hold you to that.
We out there, and we're going to go see Barry Grant Jr., go do an interview, take our cameras, we rock, do an interview. And that's how we're gonna do it. Like that, for sure.
You heard?
Sellers, holla at us, man. We need a sponsor.
Heard.
I know y'all gave Flow Ride $60 million.
Yeah, he got all the money. We might have to call Flow Ride.
Right.
We might have to call Flow Ride. Give him all the money.
All the money.
He only asked for like 4,000.
Right, like, that's crazy, right? I don't know what the percentage was, but they ain't paying that man that money, man.
So y'all want like 14,000. It was like, here goes 60 million, 81 million or some shit.
Come on, son.
This is what your shares was worth, bro. That's how much money they see. Motherfuckers be low with it. They be making money. That's why they pay Lamar, son.
Right, pay Lamar. That's a fact.
Making mad money, son.
Mad money, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, NBA, we was talking about.
And what he gonna do as soon as he get there? Jersey sales.
Oh yeah, wherever Lamar goes.
Stands,
wherever Lamar goes, yeah.
Bobbleheads.
That's what you got. That's what you got to think. You said $63 million, $62 million. He gonna come on, man. You know how much money he gonna fucking make?
That one season.
You know how much the Jets are gonna make, bro? They already put up the season tickets. They already put up the season tickets.
As soon as he tries, it's over though.
Nah, they. Yeah.
Hopefully he not though.
Oh, listen.
You know I'm rooting for y'all too.
Yeah,
man.
long as my boys stay healthy, we should do something. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got the pieces. Yeah. We got the pieces. We're talking about money, man. We got two players that's making a ton of money, but are out for the season, man. You got Ben Simmons, man, still lingering with his injury. Like that's just,
man.
Is his career over at this point?
Listen, I wanted retirement crossed my mind, but
right.
I don't think he will. But maybe when his contract done, he will. Because he ain't in that. He ain't in it. Yeah. He ain't into it.
I don't know.
I think he's so far gone from it. I think he got his check and maybe he gonna invest into something else. I don't know what. I don't know him like that. Right. He don't really. I don't follow him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's going on in his life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he into. But listen, it ain't basketball.
Like I said, man, I don't know. Now, his name about $200 million. Definitely and still got all the talent in the world, but there mentally, I just don't think he's there, man. Because even, maybe the back
is. Brooklyn said?
Maybe the back is messed up.
You know what Brooklyn's saying? Insert my boy best point of view right here. Fuck Ben Simmons. I'm gonna put the video there though. I'm gonna put the video there so he say it.
Right.
And I like Ben Simmons.
Yeah, man. They like, man, take your $29 million or whatever you making, 40. Go home, man, because you just a little distraction, man, and we're gonna shut you down. Just go better yourself, man, and come back.
Back hurt.
Yeah, just come back and when you're ready.
Talk to Shaq, get some ice, get hot.
Some.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that shit. Man, who else back hurt? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
My back hurt too, but
he need to go.
Come on.
He need a mental retreat. I think it's like
stress.
You said, it's mental.
It's
stress.
It's stress.
Definitely. Stress when you mess it up.
Yeah, it's the biggest body
killer. Over.
Man.
It's over.
And that's all. Like I think that's the most obvious. If his back really do hurt,
right.
It's not because you playing, because you a world class athlete. It's because you stressed the fuck out because everybody you thought was playing and y'all was actually nice. Let's face it, when Kyrie, KD, and all of them was playing and healthy, they was snapping. And then everybody just left. And now it's back to just you, and you can't shoot still.
Right.
I imagine it's a lot of stress going on.
Strange from Philly, yeah. From Philly. Like I said, getting out booed out of there. And like I said, mental. Like not wanting to shoot layups. Like this is what you did. You went to the crack.
But he never been into it, though. Since LSU, he ain't been into it.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I knew he was nice at LSU. I watched the games.
Everyone
I watched
did.
the games.
Right.
Because they said, he nice, so I tuned in.
Right.
I tuned in. I said, he is nice, but why he look like he don't even want to be there?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, I'm saying, everybody like questioning the game. Like you said, the heart for the game.
Yeah.
He got the skill, all the skill level in the world. Like you don't got, Imagine his Pat Bev brain, his body.
You got Jordan. You got Brown.
Got fucking Kobe in that motherfucking mentality, yo.
Brown and Kobe
He a
together.
fucking bad man, but he ain't built like that, man. And hopefully he does come back. You know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn said, just go home. He should talk to.
Maybe it's one of them cases where
he should talk to his ex teammate Markel Fultz.
Should definitely talk to him
and just see what's up.
But I'm saying, what if it's one of them things where
mental from injury and
what if it's one of them things where like my son is 6'10", he's playing basketball.
Yeah, it could be that. That's why you said the heart ain't there. That's what I'm saying.
What
so
if
now
it's
really
like that though?
Like you said, maybe he talked to some people and be like, listen. My heart isn't here right now. Let's work on a buyout or what we can do. Fire this contract. Go on a journey and come back in a year or two.
He gonna go on his Russell Simmons journey.
Nah, that Russell Simmons is wild. Uncle Simmons is wild. That is wild, man. Uncle Simmons is wild, man. That's a wild boy right there. That's a wild.
Well, talk about Dave Chappelle mission. How about that?
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Right, go missing for a minute. Come back, whole different person.
Right,
but I could still ball if you want me. You probably come back better.
That's what I'm saying.
Do little Jordan and shit. Go play another sport. Nah, fuck with basketball better.
Go play soccer. Go to Brazil.
He gonna play rugby.
He from Australia.
He gonna play rugby.
Get some attitude.
Oh, if he play rugby, 6'10", out there running people over.
He talking about his back though. He gonna get smacked out there. Them rugby niggas be hit, man, out there.
But rugby people hit proper though.
Yeah, they hit proper though.
Because they don't got no pads. So
technique,
you got to.
Yeah, you got to.
Because you're going to get hurt if you hit it wrong.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So they actually hit the most safest.
Right. Yeah. But a hit is a hit though. Right.
It ain't basketball.
A hit is a hit though. Facts.
It ain't basketball.
Yeah, a hit is a hit. But yeah, man. Like I said,
shout out to my rugby players. It's a few of the rock. They got a league. They play that Cobbs Hill and shit.
Yeah, I be seeing some joints. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully he gets his mind right and come back, man. Like I said, Markel Fultz.
Definitely talk to him.
That's the perfect example, bro.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But do you think he's not in the running for most improved this year, is he? Or would you say he is?
He's in the running. I can't think off the back of my head who they're going to try to give it to. Yeah. But he's definitely up there because, like I said, he's been, last couple of years been making that stride. So now he's, you know what I mean? Like I said, he got his contract good enough, you know what I mean? $20 million a year type player, averaging 15, you know what I'm saying? And some change, doing his thing out there on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? So definitely need to talk to him. And you got Dame Dollar, man, Portland hasn't been doing that great anyways, you know what I'm saying? So they like, you know what?
He said it.
Yeah.
He said, we kind of trash.
Right. So why, that's a smarter move. Why, you know what I mean, risk, further injuries or anything else we're not going anywhere this year. Let me rest up and we reload. You know what I mean? What they was trying to do anyways, you know what I mean? Get different players and stuff in there, you know what I mean? Dame been on the record, I'm fully invested in Portland. I want to stay here, so that's another thing they don't have to worry about.
Dame might make the most money ever in the NBA.
Right.
He might eclipse Bron and never win a chip.
Him and Cat.
Cat too. Yeah. Cat
too. Them players that stay with their same teams, they get them super duper maxes.
Do you see either of them really leaving though? Like at any point? Like maybe just one time, like at the end of their career, maybe type shit.
I can see both. I can see both doing that.
Or
I can see both doing that in like 3 years. Not even at the end of their career. I can see Dame switching up in like 3 years. Like they both come to terms. Like, you know what? You know what I mean? That's this last 3 years that you got left in the league or whatever, go try to win a chip. And Cat younger, so I think it's gonna be time.
He started earlier, right?
That's what I'm saying. Cat he been in the league for a minute, but he's a young cat, literally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And from Kentucky, like
he been a young dog,
and but like he been a dog since Kentucky. He was balling at Kentucky.
Right,
7 foot, could shoot.
Right,
could put a little handle on you too.
The only thing with him was, like I said, is just to get that little toughness.
Yeah, he's still balling.
Nah, he's still so.
Like he's had some games where he's put some astronomical numbers.
Nah, he got all the talent in the world.
Yes.
He got all the talent in the world. And like I say, he's still young, so I can see him, they got Anthony Edwards and stuff over there, but I can see them like
he's
in a couple years.
Too, so
couple years. He's one of the other cats that
crazy.
You was talking about.
Boom.
Can ball, but they love ain't in the game like that. Like I said, that was one of his knocks coming into the league they were worried about, but shit, he's still balling.
Trevor Lawrence, another
one.
Like
I said, Trevor Lawrence. There's a couple players that they just physically gifted.
Stupid.
And they got
crazy.
And they got to play. Like, come on.
Yo, man, you don't want to play? All right, can we, science, catch up. Can we, trade bodies or something?
Facts.
Because,
I say that for a lot. Like, listen, it's like we were talking about, you put Pat Bev and Ben Simmons, like, that'd be one of the best players ever. Probably. You know what I'm saying?
Put me in that position.
Right.
I always say, just let me be 5'9". 5'9", I go crazy. 5'9" with my body type, I'll be like 240, like for real. I'll be like running 225, let's say that.
Right.
Running back.
Yeah.
Come on now. Running backs, dude. I be saying, dude, 6'2", 6'3", 2. I be saying, give him the rock at running back.
Right.
But I'm thinking about, like, they not even thinking about him at running back. So that means running backs is smaller than that. Derrick Henry is an anomaly.
Right.
You know what
He is.
So like,
Derrick Henry is. Right.
So like 5'9", 5'10", come on, man.
That's the average height right there.
I'm going to continue. I was nice. Remember that. I was nice. I was just short.
Just short, man. Injury.
That shit is real.
We're going to say
that shit is real.
Too.
I know Muggsy Bogues made it.
We're going to say injury.
But guess what?
Too, yeah.
You only know Muggsy Bogues.
Facts.
Maybe Earl Boykins, but I only know that because I'm short.
You know the short people, right?
Jose Altuve. You know what I'm saying?
You know the short people, right? Yeah. That's a fact, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
But you grow up, as a short person, you grow up like, I'm gonna be the shortest person ever in the league. I ain't care. Like
you said, you can draw the talent, all that, Darren Sproles and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Darren Sproles. But even that.
Nate Robinson, you know what I'm saying?
But even that, Nate Robinson 5'9". You know what I'm saying? If I was 5'9", I'm touching rim I ain't gonna say my height, but I was touching rim. If I was 5'9", I would.
Wish I was a little bit taller. I was a baller. Good, I would call her.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about ballers, man. 2023, you know what I'm saying, Hall of Fame class, NBA, man. You got inductees, you got Paul Gasol, you got D. Wayne Wade, you got Coach Popovich, Tony Parker, and Becky Hammond, man. That's a good class right there.
Straight good class. Like,
good class, you know what I'm saying?
That's straight. That's history right there.
Right.
Like, Paul Gasol, perfect timing. They just, retired his jersey next to Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe.
You know what I'm saying? Right here. Always. You know what I'm saying? And on multiple podcasts too, because we showing love. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
But Paul Gasol, it made sense. He got 2 chips with Kobe.
Kobe. International.
You know what I'm saying? International. D Wade, you know what I'm saying? They say he might be the second greatest two all time.
Mm-hmm. Championship, you know what I mean? Won a championship with Shaq and 2 with LeBron, you know what I'm saying? Flash Gordon.
Best defensive tools.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mad block shots. We seen a block shot in Miami. Right. After Ray Allen hit the game, the game leading 3, the crowd went crazy. Cavs came down, went up. WA said, "Get that shit out of there." Facts. And the game was over, and the crowd went crazy. I witnessed that in Miami with Brown, with Bosh, and all of them. Kyrie was hurt though; he ain't played.
Memories are things that people
do. Son. Right, and the nosebleeds. I'm talking about the only people behind us was the standing room only.
Hey, man. No, the memory lasts forever, right?
It was amazing.
Forever, right?
Because, Ray Allen hit the game-winning 3.
It didn't care where you was sitting at that point.
At all.
You got that moment. You feel me?
Exactly.
Regardless, you in the building.
Exactly.
But if you get a moment.
And then you walk outside and you see Rolls Royces.
That's what I said. But if you get a moment. For sure. For sure. Then you got one of the greatest coaches, like I said, Greg Popovich.
Of course. He done broke my heart a couple times.
Yeah, talking about Heat, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about Heat, you know what I mean? Talking about Heat.
And the next person you about to say.
Right, same thing, Tony Parker.
It's a part of that legacy.
Spurs.
You know what I'm saying?
Another international player as well.
Another international. Tony Parker was, I won't even say he was underrated, but I underrated him. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I underrated him because I wasn't really thinking about Tony Parker like that.
Right. He was a key role player.
Hey, you call him a role player. I don't know if I'll go that far, but
I say key role player.
He was the point guard though. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Everybody played a part. He key role player.
I guess if everybody a role player, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about them, Spurs team, like I said,
Ginobili was the role player to me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I get it. I think they both play the same. You know what I mean?
But
I think they both.
He was the starter though.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm saying that I think they both had the same role.
I think that's the starter mentality though, because I ain't never come off the bench in my life. Well, I did one time. Mm-hmm. You know. I keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. I came off the bench in 9th grade.
Yeah.
No, not 9th grade, 8th grade, because I played on a 9th grade team. You know what I'm saying? And because the coaches ain't know me. So,
right. That's all the coaches know. Yeah, that's trust me. That's why I didn't start. The coaches didn't know me, but then I got busy then.
But when the people that they knew with, and I got, you definitely the starter here. Every time here.
Right.
Every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Damn, where was we was talking
about role players.
Role players. Yeah. But as a starter mentality, hearing that role player is like, hold up, I ain't no role player, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Hey, man. Everybody a role player, man. Everybody a role player. Unless you the superstar, you're a role player, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tony Parker said, I'm in the Hall of Fame, motherfucker. I'm a superstar.
Ginobili Hall of Famer, but you consider role players. Respectfully.
Ginobili already in there?
Yeah, he got last year.
Before Tony Parker?
Because he retired before Tony Parker.
Okay.
Remember? He was like last year.
Okay.
I believe he was last year, if I'm not mistaken. We was talking about
because Tony Parker went to like the Charlotte
Bobcats
or some
shit. He went to the Hornets for a year too. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then you got Becky Hammond, one of the best women's basketball players out there. Coach and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's a hell of a class, like you said, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely international with that one. And
where is the Basketball Hall of Fame?
It ain't Boston, is it?
It might be Boston.
I think it is Boston. Yeah.
Because the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, we gotta hit that back up. I know you've been there before, right?
No, I ain't been there.
You never been to Cooperstown Hall of Fame? Baseball Hall of Fame?
I ain't never go.
We gotta go. Let's do that. Let's make that a trip. It's in New York. Cooperstown. Or is it Cooperstown, Ohio?
I think Ohio.
Nah, I ain't. Cooperstown, Massachusetts.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
Cooperstown, Massachusetts. Let's go. Take a drive. Pick one of these days. Fuck it. Let's just go. Saturday. Let's go next Saturday. You all.
Naismith Hall of Fame is in Massachusetts.
So both of them in Massachusetts?
That's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Basketball Hall of Fame, Massachusetts.
Yeah, you said the
Baseball Hall of Fame, Massachusetts. Cooperstown, Massachusetts.
I
don't know where Cooperstown at. I've been there too. Doubleday Field. I played on Doubleday Field. It's one of the last 3 fields that Babe Ruth played on.
Yeah.
I played on that shit. I don't even know where that shit at. I think Cooperstown, New York. Nah, it's Cooperstown, New York.
You talking about the museum? Yeah, Cooperstown, New York.
Yeah, let's go to Cooperstown.
Cooperstown.
Next Saturday. You good next Saturday?
Not Saturday. I mean, it depends on how the drive is. Let me see the drive.
Couple 3 hours.
Gotta see the drive. I'll take my son, but I said, shit, kill him 3 hours. Yeah, it is 3 hours.
Well, yeah, I took the bus there, played the game, came back.
Yeah, shit, 3 hours.
I almost hit that bitch over the fence. I did though, but it was foul ball. They had the green monster fence. Doubleday Field.
Something to do though.
Definitely, let's do that shit.
We'll
do next Saturday if that's possible.
Yeah, we'll plan it out.
Or Sunday or some shit. Okay.
So we'll plan
come back the same day.
Yeah, we definitely gotta come back the same day. Mm-hmm. I would want to come back the same day. That's something that we gotta leave. We don't gotta leave too early. But like
that's where we
9 o'clock in the morning. That's what we doing.
That's what I'm saying. That's where we're going. Baseball Hall of Fame. Boom. We know. All right, let's go back. Get something to eat maybe before we leave.
Oh yeah, no, hell yeah, no, you got to, you know, get something to eat, relax.
I went with my baseball team. We wore Bush League shirts. It said Bush League on the front.
Yeah.
You know what Bush League is, right?
Yeah.
When people say Bush League, for everybody that don't know who's listening, somebody says it's Bush League, that means you did some shit that like an unwritten rule. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that you ain't supposed to do, but it's not in the rules, but that's bullshit. Like,
right.
So yeah, it's some Bush League. We had the shirts in high school. Excuse me, in high
Excuse
school.
me.
Look, we burped at the same time. We fan for real.
Right.
I'm drinking though.
My Celsius. Yeah, that's definitely something to plan out. We'll plan out. We can tell a person or two more if they want to come. We out.
Word, let's go
I'll
on
take my
that
time.
too. Okay.
Something to do.
Alright.
I'm trying to see what the Saturday's 9 to 5, so we.
No Saturday. What about Sunday?
No, I'm saying Saturday is fine.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, like I said, we'll plan out. I'm saying that 9 to 5 is fine. Like I said, we leave early in the morning. That way we not rushing or doing anything, you know what I'm saying? Get there like.
Oh,
Noon.
okay. You talking about their hours?
Yeah, I was talking about the hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the hours. Get there like noon, you know what I'm saying? Like, should leave about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, definitely. I've been there, but that was 12 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's all we can tell some people. And people, I'm pretty sure want to go to that shit. So I tell Rafi J, you can tell your dad, like, it's just something to do. Take that
Word.
ride.
We gotta do some shit. It's sports.
Right.
We gotta do some shit with this shit. Like, do more vlogs. We went to that Red Wings game. Yo, Red Wings is gonna be televised 10 games this year. Shout out to the Red Wings.
All right, shout out to the Red Wings.
You know what I'm saying? Should have been doing that. I think they should have been doing that. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. But yo.
Yeah, I don't
Shout out
guess.
to y'all for doing that, I guess.
I
They
don't
probably
get-
testing it out too, 10 games.
Yeah, I don't get
Gonna be
stuff
choppy.
certain time, yeah. I don't get certain stuff either, but yeah,
Shout out to everything going on in Rochester too, man.
definitely. I always got something going on, man.
We picking it up though. Every other week it's a show of 20 artists from the town and putting on good music. Real talk. Like we've been getting views just off of posting people's performance that I've been recording.
Mm-hmm.
Good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't post it if it wasn't good.
Facts.
Just real shit.
Nah.
And if I didn't post your shit, it's like 50-50 if it's good or not. Because I just might have forgotten. And, you know, maybe it'll come out another time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying all y'all shit is trash.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't post it if it was.
Right. That's a fact. yeah, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with, like I said, if it ain't right, it ain't right.
Well,
Shit.
what you looking forward to, man? It's sports.
Sports, like I said, come on, man. JTS, man, with the
Looking
big,
forward to
with the
football.
big dog. You know what I'm saying? Football, my boys will, you know, they're gonna be in a play-in tournament. Hopefully, they make the playoffs. I don't consider that playoffs. You consider it playing?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
You gotta
consider
win
it.
that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't consider that playoff. Hopefully, we do. You know, probably gotta play y'all guys. We did sweep y'all. You know what I mean? This is just the regular season. Did sweep them.
You ain't just do that.
We did just sweep
You
the
ain't
Heat
just
in
do
the
that.
season. You know what
That
I'm
was-
saying? On a down year.
You
You know
was
what I'm
lucky
saying?
I left that there.
It's down
You
here.
was lucky.
Full circle.
You was lucky. All
Full
right, you got
circle.
that. You got
Full
that.
circle,
you got
big.
that. You got that.
Well, yeah, you know, my
got that.
Bulls, you know, we'll see
You don't
what
want
we
to
do.
see us in the series though.
Hey, we never know. Never know.
You be shivering in your boots.
Never know, man. Never know, man. Like I
You got to play the
said,
Miami Heat.
like I said, man.
I just got cold.
Say never know, man. He said Haslam gonna beat all y'all up. Say y'all tried last year, man. Y'all gonna do it like that, man.
I just see Haslam on a Pivot podcast, and I'm like, yo, why is he still playing for us? That's what I'll ask. Why is you still playing, bro?
Do you consider that playing? What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is you on? Like, why is
Just
you
to
still,
be there, man.
You
Staying
taking up a roster spot? Get
Come
out
on,
of
he's
here.
not really taking it away.
Yes, he is.
Who was the last person on the team?
You can get somebody else.
Are they getting some burn?
But I'm saying you can
No,
get some,
man.
But I'm saying you can get somebody else.
He playing his role.
Be a coach. motherfucker.
That's what he basically is.
But
Player
you ain't gotta
coach.
be a player.
Player coach.
Sit your ass down.
And remember Juwan Howard on them Heat teams?
He got
And
in
he,
there,
and he became to be a coach. Right?
Yeah, but
Player
that's what
coach.
he need to do.
Player
That's what
coach.
He need to get in there as a coach.
I think he too rugged to be.
Get somebody else in there. You might end up with another shot.
said, he done, man. He done, man.
Kid Gilchrist, right?
What happened?
Or what's the old boy that's averaging 30 plus
Where?
from OKC?
Oh, yeah. Shai Alexander?
Kid
Yeah.
Gilchrist, Alexander,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, he nice.
Yeah, it's
He
stupid.
nice.
Yeah.
He nice. My guy's
He
nice.
said he ain't look up to LeBron.
Huh?
He said he ain't look up to LeBron.
He said he didn't. Some people didn't.
Yeah,
Some people
that's what he
idols.
said.
People idols be
They
different.
brought up a whole thing. He said, "Nah, I ain't look up to LeBron." He said, "LeBron mad big. I'm mad little. Like, why would I try to match my game with his?"
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And he from Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he from Canada too, though.
I
So
don't know what that means, but
no, what I'm saying is like they probably idolize different people. You know what I'm saying? Different. You know what I mean? They put the spotlight on different people.
like, I've seen. He probably seen Andrew Wiggins.
Huh?
He probably seen Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm pretty
Andrew
sure he
Wiggins
looked
was
up.
a star when he
I'm pretty
came
sure
out.
he looked up to Andrew Wiggins.
When he came out to the league,
That's what I'm
Andrew
saying.
Wiggins was a star. Kansas.
LeBron was LeBron
Star,
in
yeah.
Canada. You feel me? Shit, he was Andrew Wiggins here. Like he had a big pause. He had a, you know what I mean? Like you knew who he was before he came up. Went to Kansas. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you knew who he was. So imagine in Canada.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
When they got Drake over there, you know what I mean? Drake and Andrew Wiggins at the time.
He was up there.
Yeah. Who was there? Gotta go see a Drake concert too. I heard them
Word.
tickets are crazy.
Nah, we can't see
The
no
memes,
Drake concert.
they got them
We gonna see
shits.
that shit virtually.
Yeah, virtually got to, because them shits is
We're gonna check out a courtside game virtually too. This
got
year.
to. You set it up.
I got to. Got to.
Like I said, the plan coming
But
in.
y'all with us. And y'all watching the fan perspective.
A fan perspective, baby.
As you heard. And my name Henny Drake.
I'm John, man.
As you heard.
Thanks for watching. If you watch this long, man, like, subscribe, man. $0, man. Fam TV on YouTube. Fan Perspective on IG and Twitter. Fan Perspective Podcast on Facebook. Fam TV on Facebook. And follow Henny Dre at all them platforms as well, man. Definitely.
Great content.
For sure.
Everywhere.
Content,
Word.
man.
Yo, we putting on for the city. Yo, I
Put
was thinking
on.
about it the other day. I was like,
Put
yo,
on for my city.
when we started, we wasn't the only ones, and we wasn't the first.
Nope.
But when we started the podcast, and when we got this studio, and other podcasts started to flood in, and let's do our show here, and we brought the city together. I ain't know none of these local artists, and now all these local artists is friends.
Right. That's a fact.
And it all started with some podcasting.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Everything.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Rock.
Show love.
Shout out to the Fam TV. Subscribe, like, all that good shit.
All that good
We
stuff.
appreciate y'all. We out.
And all that good stuff.